Alright, so this is my amplifier D south spawn. Hold on, guys, please. Alright, so this is my walkthrough of my south spawn trap tunnel for amplifier D, the northeast one, or southeast one. Excuse me. So I did make a video on how to build this. So on this one, I didn't really make any changes. There's. Man, I gotta sneeze again. Okay, so for this one, the spawn should be around here. Maybe up here, I think. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere up here. And then I think a little bit up here. So, as you can see, I blocked this off. I'm not gonna put chaps on it because this should be enough layering. Just to stop the lobbers from going around. But if you remember this thing I built right here, let's start off with this just so I don't lose track. So, just pretty simple. Actually, first, here are the traps I have. 55 ceiling electric fields, 100 ceiling drop traps, 70 broadsides, 50 retractable floor spikes, 40 wall dynamos, 70 wooden spikes. I already lost track where I was. 14 gas traps, 38 city zappers, 50 retractable floor spikes, and 5 sound walls. So just pretty simple. I'm just gonna put 3 ceiling electric fields and 3 down wall items. I'm gonna get this. So if you remember in the last video I said they didn't really spawn back here. So you really shouldn't worry about placing traps here. They should be enough to keep anything out. And I'm also not gonna place traps on this side. I thought I would need to, but I guess I don't. But if you remember, I made this trap tunnel down here. You drop down, jump down, then show a ramp, and it converges with this trap tunnel. I said I wasn't gonna build this one because nothing went through here. But yeah, they go through here. This other one is kind of experimental. I mean, kind of, because I did something like this on my northeast amplifier west spawn, where I made them like kind of drop down, sort of like some stairs. So they jump down here and right here. And they can either jump down or stay up here, right? So, oh, I gotta sneeze again. Okay, so if you remember, I'd also said you should block this off down here. It's like a natural ramp. First things first is you gotta block or place traps on this because there's a chance they might try to beat through these 2 floors, I think. And just in case, we're gonna put just a little bit of traps. So just a wall dynamo here, one on this one right here, and one on this one. So just 3 wall dynamos. I have a 4. Just like that. Remember, just do something like this. Try to block it off. What? Okay. All right. And like I said, there is a spawn up here, so I think let's do the spawn trapping first. Let's do the ceilings. So you also gotta be careful not placing traps like where they wouldn't be, like they would go wasted. So don't place traps right here, because if you put something here, it's not gonna, like, this too high up for it to hit anything. So this is kind of like a two-way thing. This is a spawn trap and also a lobber shield. So you're not gonna place traps on every single one. So I would place traps about I'll put four what do you call it? 4 ceilings. So 1, 2, 3, and then actually just 3, because this one 1, 2. Actually, this one you can put a tire trap. It's 3 high. Okay. And then so from right here, they jump down here. They jump down here. But since that is too high up, we can't put ceilings right there or right here either. So let's hold off on those for a second. And then up here, 4 ceiling electric field. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right here. I also said they could all drop, they might want to drop down here. And in case they do, I got 2 wall dynamos. Just I want them to drop down here. I hope that's enough. I hope that's not too high up. But and I didn't do normally. I guess I kind of just forgot. I would do ceilings right here and like try to spawn trap them. But I guess I did. So this one, it uses up a lot of traps in the actual trap tunnels, but there's not a lot of spawn trapping on this one. And now, so remember this blockage over here? I'm gonna place the ceiling or wall dynamo. I mean, one here and another one right here. Just 2. And I think that should be enough for the spawn trapping. Yeah. So just this was minimal spawn trapping. It shouldn't affect the amplifier that much because all the other ones have a lot of spawn trapping. So in the last video I said there wasn't really any spawns up here, and I said you could get rid of this lobber shield. What you could do with those structures is build something like up here. So build this one up high, and then put a floor right here, and just expand it over here. With the spawn trapping if you want to do that. But, sorry. But let's get started. Let's do this right side first. This was the cheapest one. This is going to be the hardest one. So, remember this little slide right here? So what I did say is if you have the wall darts, place 2 wall darts here, and then we're gonna put wall dynamos, but I don't have the wall darts, so that. So if you do have wall darts, place them right here. I am gonna place a broadside here though, just in case you try to beat through this and try to go like beat through this and go around that way. But so for this first tile, sound wall, okay, and also on the second one. On this one, I think I might use 5 sound walls. But where's this thing at? For this one, let's do alternating. Let's do the first. 2, 3, something like this. Okay. And then let's come back up. So we're doing the floors first. Basically just alternating, something like that. So like I said, nothing really went through this trap tunnel. So what I was saying is like if any of them do try to go through here, they wouldn't take any damage until they get to this point right here. Which is fine, there should be more than enough traps right here to kill anything that goes through here. But now let's do the wall traps. So right here, broadside. On these 2 I'm gonna put wall items. I don't know if this will reach, but I'm still gonna put a broadside there. Broadside. And another broadside right here. Pretty much just spamming them until we get close to the amplifier. So once again, the only thing making it this far is smashers. Now right here, this is actually a good spot for the cannonballs bouncing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Except right here. And right here, you don't need to put any chests here, but what I was trying to do is, if a smasher charges from like that point all the way over here, they might end up back here. But you don't have to worry about that. Let me see what it's Okay, and then start with the ceilings. Once again, the ones that are closer here and 1 tile high up, ceiling zappers for the smashers. Same thing. I'll leave these 2 just in case I gotta edit it for some reason. But let's start back up here. So let's do something electric kilns. Once again, if you're running low on batteries, switch to the other one, the tire truck. Just a couple of them right here. One right here. Here. Okay. Don't worry, I'll get to this in a second. But yeah, this one's pretty simple. This right spawn. It's pretty much just like the same as the other ones I've been doing. So at the start, you got sound walls. Then as you walk in, broadsides, and as you get further, where like the smashers would make it to, wall dynamos, unless you find a good spot for bouncing right here. This is a good spot for bouncing. Ceiling zappers at the end for the smashers. Ceiling electric fields when it's too high up. You don't really have to worry about these walls right here because lobbers are gonna die before they make it. So pretty simple. Now the other thing before we get to that side is this part right here. I'm gonna put wall dynamos here. Just I don't want them beating through these walls right here. I did say you could put some cheps right here, just in case they do beat through this and they want to go through here. So I'll put one broadside actually. So it bounces on that one, it kills anything right here. Instead of having to waste two cheps. So like I said, make sure you have this blocked out down here, and you also have chaps placed just in case. So let's get started. So at the start of it, remember, sound wall, I'm gonna put the rest of my sound walls right here. So one on this ramp right here. So if anything wants to come, anything spawns over here that wants to come up here, or anything that jumps down here, or the ones that walk through here. I think this is a good spot. Same thing right here. This is where they all enter the trap tunnel. And the ones that are coming up here might walk in front of this one. They might go around it, so. But we'll see. Alright, first things first. I think this is where the majority of them are going to go, so. Let's do some sort of alternating traps. And then we'll stop right here where they drop down. So we don't do too much at the same time. Oops. Let's switch to 4 spikes. Like that. Okay, so from right here, let's switch to walls. I feel like these are better at the spawn because they might bounce off and then hit at a certain angle, so it'll hit this and it'll bounce off this way. Like, if that makes sense, it'll shoot from here, bounce here, and then go this way down here to where the spawn is. Maybe, something like that. But either way, this is what I'd like to put at the spawn. Broadsides. Same thing right, this is a perfect spot for broadsides. Just like that. There we go. Okay, then for the final part of this, like, not really the whole tunnel, but just like the start of it. Final part is ceiling. So like I said, I am kind of running low on batteries too, so I'm gonna switch to the tire trap right here. So don't put it in where they don't walk. So like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. About 8 tire traps. It's like this. Okay, so this is kind of the hard part. This is the experimental part, the dropping down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, for this one, for the floors, I am gonna use the wooden floor spikes. I guess just try to give them the slowing effect. And then on this one, this is where, once again, Smash is the only thing making it this way, so retractable floor spikes. Just like that. You could also, I think you could have switched to stairs if you wanted to. I'll make it ramps instead. But I just did it like this, so they drop down, and then, like I said, this is a good spot. This is also a good spot for bouncing. And on these two, I would put wall dynamos. So the ones where they drop down, wall dynamos. And on the sides, broadsides like this. And if you have wall darts, place those right there. But I don't have them, so, and then right here, just straight up broadsides. Okay. So from the wall that they jump down, wall dynamos. And on the sides, broadsides. Oops. And the final thing, start up top again. Ceilings. On this one, I am gonna do the ceiling electric field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I already placed the rest. So if you have any trouble building this, I did have a video on it. Just in case this is too confusing. This is just where I'm placing my traps. So just like this. Now right here, put some more wall dynamos. But yeah, that should be it for. I'm not gonna place traps right here. If anything does happen where it's like too weak, I would place. So if anything happens where any of your amplifiers are too weak, try to find places where you know they would try to go, like the Husper go, and then don't have traps for. For example, right here, I don't have traps right here. So if it's too weak, a smasher might try to go down here and then charge. Maybe they'll end up right here. So traps right there. I would put my ceiling electric fields in case there's a mini boss and all of this starts getting destroyed. Right? Something like that. But yeah, that's when they're making this one. I'll make this one kind of quick. So, like I said, if there's anything too confusing about what to build, I have a video on that. But this is just where I'm placing the traps. Like that. And like I said, I'm gonna be building northwest amplifier and the east side for this amplifier on my other account, just so you guys can see that it does work. But yeah, I'm gonna, after this, actually, yeah, now that I'm done with this endurance build on this account, I can do my round 30 endurance build. What I might do is, since I can't record for like 3 hours, I might just start recording the last couple of rounds. I think I might do that. But yeah, I'll have the video sometime soon, sometime this week I think. But you guys have a good one.